We wake up, shower, and then, almost without thinking, we reach for it. A spray, a dab, a mist. A carefully chosen concoction designed to make us smell different. But have you ever stopped to wonder why we do this? Why, as humans, did we collectively decide to start hiding the very scent nature gave us? The answer isn't just about hygiene. It's a profound journey through our deepest fears, our spiritual beliefs, and our insatiable desire for connection and status. For millennia, long before the first spritz of perfume, our natural human scent was an essential, invisible language. It communicated everything: kinship, health, even fertility. Think of it. In a world without words, or certainly without complex language, scent was a primal beacon. It warned of danger, attracted mates, and solidified social bonds within a tribe. Our bodies emitted a complex symphony of pheromones and volatile organic compounds, a biological fingerprint, unique to each individual. There was a raw, unadulterated honesty to it. But then something shifted. As humans began to settle, forming larger, more complex communities, our relationship with our natural scent started to change. Living in closer proximity, the challenges of waste management and basic sanitation became undeniable. What was once a subtle, natural signal in the open air could, in a confined space, become overwhelming, even repugnant. We began to perceive certain body odors not just as natural, but as undesirable. So, where did this quest for a new scent begin? Archaeological evidence points to ancient Mesopotamia, particularly around 4,000 years ago. It wasn't about perfume as we know it today, but rather the burning of aromatic resins and woods during religious rituals. Incense was believed to carry prayers to the gods, purifying spaces, and pleasing deities. But was it just about spirituality, or was there an underlying, perhaps unspoken, practical motivation? Fast forward to Cyprus, around 2000 BCE. Here, archaeologists unearthed what is widely considered the world's oldest perfumery at Pyrgos Mavraki. This isn't just conjecture. They found distillation apparatus, mixing bowls, and tiny perfume bottles, still holding traces of ancient oils infused with extracts of lavender, bay, rosemary, and pine. This wasn't just for gods. This was for people. The Cypriots were crafting wearable scents, oils for the body. But why were these specific scents chosen? No civilization embraced scent quite like ancient Egypt. For them, fragrance was intimately linked with divinity, death, and daily life. Priests used elaborate incense blends, like kaifi, a complex mix of myrrh, frankincense, cinnamon, and more, during temple rituals, believing it would appease the gods and purify the air. But the elite also wore perfumes daily, not just to smell pleasant, but for perceived health benefits and social signaling. Here's where a crucial scientific, or rather proto-scientific theory comes into play: the miasma theory. For centuries, across many cultures, it was believed that diseases were caused by bad air or noxious fumes emanating from decaying matter, stagnant water, or unwashed bodies. In this context, strong, pleasant scents weren't just about smelling good. They were believed to literally ward off illness. If you couldn't see the germs, but you could smell the bad air, then surely a good smell could protect you. Perfume became a form of preventative medicine. The Greeks, learning from the Egyptians, adopted and refined perfumery, associating it with beauty, athleticism, and indulgence. They used scented oils after bathing and exercise, finding them restorative and pleasant. The Romans took it to another level entirely. Perfume became a symbol of extreme luxury and status, applied not just to bodies, but to clothing, homes, and even pets. Public bathhouses often had perfumeries attached, where citizens could douse themselves in a variety of fragrances. So, we can begin to piece together the mosaic of reasons why humanity started hiding its true scent. It wasn't a single switch, but a gradual evolution, driven by several powerful factors. 1. Spiritual connection. Scent was a bridge between mortals and the divine, a sacred offering, and a tool for purification. 2. Perceived health. The miasma theory meant fragrance wasn't just aesthetic, it was a perceived shield against disease. 3. Social status. The ingredients for perfumes were often exotic, rare, and incredibly expensive. Frankincense, myrrh, exotic spices, and flowers. Only the wealthy could afford such luxuries. To wear perfume was to announce your position, your power, and your distinction from the common masses. It created an invisible hierarchy, a fragrant barrier between the haves and the have-nots. Your scent became a statement about who you were in society. And finally, perhaps the most enduring reason: 4. Attraction and personal expression. While our natural scent plays a role in attraction, Carefully chosen fragrances could enhance, mask, or entirely reinvent that signal. Perfume allowed individuals to craft a desired aura to communicate sophistication, mystery, or allure. It became a tool in the intricate dance of human courtship, a silent promise, or an intriguing question. It allowed us to amplify desirable traits and subtly downplay others. The scent story isn't linear. During the European Dark Ages, bathing practices declined, and strong perfumes, often civet and musk-based, became crucial for masking ubiquitous body odors. It was less about refinement and more about necessity. But with the Renaissance, perfumery saw a glorious revival, particularly in Italy and then in France, which would become the global epicenter of fragrance. The art of perfumery, blending and distillation, transformed from a simple infusion into a complex science. As Europe moved through the Enlightenment and into the Victorian era, new understandings of hygiene emerged, eventually supplanting the miasma theory with germ theory. Bathing became more commonplace, but the habit of wearing perfume remained, evolving from a mask to an adornment. It signaled not just wealth, but cleanliness, good taste, and adherence to social graces. To be unscented, or to carry a strong, natural odor, became associated with lack of breeding or poor hygiene. Today, we live in a world saturated with synthetic fragrances. The global perfume industry is a multi-billion-dollar behemoth, offering an endless palette of scents. We still use perfume for attraction, for status, and to some extent, for a feeling of cleanliness. But perhaps its most powerful modern role is in personal branding. Our chosen fragrance becomes an extension of our identity, a silent statement about who we are or who we aspire to be. Think about it. A specific scent can instantly transport you back in time, trigger a forgotten memory, or evoke a powerful emotion. That's because our sense of smell is directly linked to the limbic system, the oldest and most primal part of our brain, responsible for emotion and memory. When we choose to alter our natural scent, we're not just changing how we smell, we're consciously or subconsciously influencing how we're perceived, remembered, and even how we feel about ourselves. From ancient priests offering aromatic resins to gods, to Cypriot artisans distilling flowers, to Egyptian pharaohs anointing themselves, to the modern individual carefully selecting their signature scent, the impulse to hide, enhance, or redefine our natural odor is deeply ingrained in the human story. It reflects our evolving understanding of disease, our complex social structures, our spiritual yearnings, and our eternal quest for connection and self-expression. We are still, at our core, creatures of scent, yet we've layered millennia of cultural, social, and technological innovation over that primal instinct. We began hiding our true scent out of fear, reverence, and a desire to elevate ourselves. Now, we do it for personal expression, for confidence, and for the sheer artistry of it. So, what does your chosen scent say about you? And what primal impulse do you think drives your decision to wear perfume today? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden stories of humanity.